I'm here, mate. Have you got me? Come on. Tyneham Ghost Village. This is what was left when they had to evacuate during the war. Let's have a quick look, we'll show you around. Come on in, mate. Check it out. Little dungeon in here. Little dungeon in here, but you know. Oi, this way, mate. Come on. Yeah, this is Tyneham Village, the labourer cottage. As you can see, just there. Oi. Come on. Oi, I know it's interesting, follow me. Come on. Backyard. Alright, boss. Come on. This is the old church. It's shut now though, they've locked up because it's the end of the day. Yeah, it's locked. But look here, this is it. Tyneham School this is. This is a church up here. I'll come this way, come on. You'll get confused in this low light. Oh, we hit a tree. I don't know what I was doing there. Easy, Charlie. That's that low light. He lost me. He lost me and crashed. Right. This is a church anyway, people. I doubt you can see it on my camera. It's about low light level on that as well. Well, we got to get on and get down and catch a few fish, eh? Or at least try. This is a church. Again, it's shut up. It is lovely and it's worth to come up for a visit, you know, to anybody. It's lovely. There's a few old houses back over that way as well. Over the way there. Be alright to rebuild a few of these, eh? Cracking little village. Tells you all the info about it, all who was here, the people that got evacuated and that, what they were doing, the well-to-do and all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, Tyneham Church. I said church when we was over there, but that's a school. There's obviously some buildings over there as well. They're caged off though in there. A couple of them over there are caged off as well. But, oh yeah, Ghost of Tyneham. It's always worth a shout. Cracking place to be. There's another room there. We didn't go in this one. We went through and out the back. The old schoolhouse. The row. I don't think you can see that. Anyway, we'll do one on another day when it's all lit up in the middle of the day, eh? Tyneham, century of change. Right then people, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. We are on our way out to the Jurassic Coast. Car park's just about to shut. We're going to go down and see if we can find a fish or two. And I'll see you down there. I may even take you for a bit of a stroll down with me. As you can see, like all these puddles now are iced right up, all slushy. All the fields are still white over the day. Going to be a cold one tonight. And I doubt you can see it, but the grass all frosty there. Oh, come on then. Final push. Well, not the final push. Final push down the hill. We've still got to get along the beach yet. Oh yeah, it looks good. We're currently, I think we're around about top of the tide, so we're going to be fishing it down tonight. Although we've got that double tide thing going on, so it will come back up before it drops back out. But we're going to be here until this time tomorrow, so 24-hour session on the Jurassic coast in ice cold temperatures in the middle of winter. Lovely job. We got a choice: the east side of the beach, which is rougher ground, the west side of the beach, again rougher ground. Through the middle you got that cleaner bit of ground. It's mixed ground, but still got a bit of shingle, bit of sand out there, so I think that's where we'll be going, just for a chance of a ray. Never know, you could find an early place, could be a few winter dab or flounder about. It's sea fishing and you've always got a chance of anything, but no doubt just a typical species: the whiting, the pout, conger eels, dogfish. Never know, a rockman might turn up, something like that. Be up here a little bit since I last come down to the actual beach. We made it, people. Just got to find our spot now. A couple of boys out there by the look of it and all. So you can't fish here even if you wanted to play it easy. Just see a couple of boys bobbing out there. One just here, one just over here, one down in the bay down there as well. Hopefully they ain't cutting off the whole bay. There's one out here. And there's one right out there as well. You need to be out there to hit them marks. Only lot 80 yard. Sort of 50, 60 yard. I expect the main sort of drop off. Shelves off quite deep here anyway. But that's just a pain in the ass. I see this one here to my left, another one here, another one there. There's another one right out here. And now I've got to go just beyond half the beach to just clear them. That's if there's not any more up there. Anyway, I'll bring you back in 2 minutes. We're not there yet. We've still got a bit of a way to go before we clear these pots. Right, people, I've just walked up here with a rucksack and my rod bag. My trolley's just over there to my left. I've just lost sight of these couple boys. I was just seeing where that last one was too. If it was the last one. If so. I'm going to set up about here somewhere. Lost sight of these boys altogether now. It's all gone a bit inky. We are currently just coming up to 5:15. That moon should pop up over the hill. Full moon tonight. Tiger moon or whatever it is, I'm not sure what it is, something like that. But it's one of those moons that doesn't have much pull, although we're just coming in the middle of the springs. It's not got a big pull on the water, so it's not a big spring tide. Hopefully when that moon comes up later on, it should light up this bay, especially where it reflects off the cliffs and that. Right, where's them boys to? I've lost all of them now, can't see them. There was one here somewhere. We're going to be here around about, so I'll bring you back when we get set up, people. That's it, people, we are unloaded. Tripod's out, just going to get the rods out, we'll get some rigs on and we'll get sorted. But base camp is all set, ready to go. So let's see if we can find a few out here and I'll bring you back, people. Come on, feeling lucky. We are using the Penn Tidal 420 rough ground rods. They are, I can't remember what they are now, 14s. .20 meters, casting weights 100 grams to 250 grams. So what's that, 4 to 8 ounces, something like that, 4 to 7. A nice rod, stiff enough. So they've got the tubular tip on them, so they're quite sensitive. A bit heavy for the stuff that I do in the harbour, really. Although you can get away with it. You can use any rod for anything. I could use a boat rod for all my fishing if I really wanted to. That's just the way it is. You do lose some kit here sometimes, so I was down here actually this sort of time last year. I came down here, similar sort of conditions. It's on the channel, you can always go back and have a look at it. There's a few good videos on the channel. Well, I think there's a few good ones on there. It's worth a little watch, a flick through at least. Bass videos, a few bait videos there as well. Got a knot in that, look. I'll sort that out in a second. Oh, don't lose them. Tubular tip and they're a white tip on them, so they do show up quite well. night time. Right, I'll rig on that in a minute. I say that I will put you on the tripod. I won't, because I haven't actually got a tripod with me. I've forgotten it. But I'll be able to knock something up, so we'll get you a few shots and get you on the rod tips and that, and light it up when we get a chance. Anyway, I'll get this set up and I'll bring you back. First bait going on is just a little bit of squid. I'm going to fish this on the flapper. Wow, it's a clip down actually, but take the head off of that. Small hooks. Two O's. No, they're not. They're smaller than that. They're a 1O hook. That's a 1O hook. And we'll just bind that on. Hook point nice and exposed. Just a small bait. A little bait there, little sand eel, and on the match it, same on the bottom. These are only Bubba sand eels. This is what I collected back at the beginning of summer, would have been May time. I just chucked them in bags and that and had done with it. It's plenty good enough. There you go. Nice little bait. Let's get this one all out and get it fishing. Clipped up, nice and streamlined. Get a little bit more distance on it. Hopefully them boys ain't out there. Hopefully I've missed them, because I am gonna be launching this one. I will head to the right a little bit. Get out there. See if it finds us a nice fish. Save a blank. That's what we're doing. Make up for the live the other night that I did and blanked. It's all good fun. Got the beach to myself. I did see a couple lads out of the car park. Did say seen a bit of the channel. Not that he watched it, but seemed to know I was, so hi mate. But they didn't have anything today, so whether that is true It's anyone's guess. But I am feeling confident. So, we're fishing. Get a tip light on it. I'll get the camera set up so you can watch it all as it unfolds. And I'll bring you back. Oh, literally 2 minutes, just turned the camera off. I was just thinking about how I'm going to set a tripod up or something, and I've been getting a bite on that rod. More likely a strap here or something. Come on, come back, mate. You was bouncing around then. Nice, wasn't it? First cast, get a ray sat on it. He was definitely bouncing. That is definitely a bite. Don't get me wrong, I don't know what's happening. It's just the first cast in literally a couple minutes. Could be weed out there bouncing on a line or something like that, but we'll see. Good sign anyway. Could have been a crab. Massive stone in my bloody boot. Size of that. Right, let's find something to set a camera up. There's a bite there, people, now. Pulls on that. Could be something hooked up. Small pout, whiting, small reel, snagged me up. You never know. You might have picked it out on the camera, it was going, but it wasn't that bright. Right, let's get a rig sorted out. I'll bring it back if anything happens. Bit of black lug on a pulley panel to go on the next rod. Lovely job. Let's get it out there. The kettle is on. Right, just going to get this one out. This is a black lug on the pulley. Not going to put a gripper on this, now I'm going to let this roll about, see what it finds. And what are we? We're now currently 20 to 7, so I'm just getting this in. I'll bring that other rod straight in as well and see what the crack is with that, see if anything's gone on with it. rod in. Twisted up and mangled like I don't know what. Presume that's a crab or an eel. I'd have thought it was a crab. I don't think it would have been an eel. Anyway, that's my rig up. That's not good. Little shirty birties. Left and right up. Slice has smashed that right up, huh? Right, put the wheel brass on there. Right, I'm just gonna, some plate's been a bit chewed up. There's a bit of plate on them. I'm just gonna flick it out in the margin here, just in the edge, just to see what's about, see what happens down there. There's loads of crab or eel about, you'll soon know. Right, I'll bring it back if there's any action. I reckon that might be a little bad one. Didn't connect to that, unfortunately. That was the one that I just flicked down there in the gutter, so we shall be doing the same. I will sort some lighting and that out in a minute. Same again, just small, they're small size 2 hooks. 2.0 should I say, eh? rare size too, I can't remember. But anyway, small, tiny bit of sandal. But that's what we just had them couple whacks on until that was a bath. So I'm going to flip this out of the gutter again. Who's having a bite on that one then? Oh, there he goes, it. Oh, I must be having you. The crabs still bouncing there. I'll tell you what, it's definitely bitter out here. Whew. -2, -3 it was forecast tonight. But the frost hadn't lifted from last night's frost, so proper cold. Keep an eye on that before you see if it pulls back, drops back. Here comes the moon. Up over the hills. Cliffs, should I say. I keep having pulls on that right hand rod, so whether it's still crab or there is fish out there pecking away at it, we're going to find out. Got weight, and we've got a little strap, or a boot though, should I say. bootlace. Let's get him sorted out. Right, saves a blank, I suppose. Nothing else. Yeah, he's necked that. It's just gone 8 people. We're just getting this rod back out now after that little bootlace. Gone on there with a sand eel again, just because it's out and it's thawed out, so no point wasting bait, especially for nuisance fish. My camera just ran out. We're currently, what, 25 past 8. We've just got that rod back out. Again, it's a flapper with sand eel on it. I pulled the other rod in and that is untouched, and that's got black lugs still on it, and I've just left it. Yeah, it'll be washed out a bit, but I ain't worried. It's that time of the year, if anything's out there I'll pick it up, and it's just chucked out there. If there's any bass about, hopefully they'll find it. But other than that, not a lot to report. We've made a couple cups of tea. We will make a bacon sarnie shortly, I expect. It's just a case of keeping yourself warm. So yeah, but I'll bring you back. We was just having a couple little knocks on that again. I think that's going to be them bloody bootlace hills. Over there, the old beam's come up over the cliff a little while ago. He is up there. That's it, great. Got nothing on the camera. Still, never mind. Anyway, we'll see what happens with this. Hopefully not a lot. Trouble will come up, you know, on that slack water at the bottom of the tide. I'm not exactly sure what the tides are. I ain't got a phone reception at the moment. I did look last night and knew when high was and when it was dropping out, but other than that I ain't got a clue. So if it's dropping out, obviously now it was low around about, it was high around about 5 o'clock, so we're 3 hours down. When it comes back up, I think it came back up a touch, but you never know. Deep enough here anyway, you know, it's just a fact, you know, the slack water, you will get played with them eels and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I will bring you back if there is anything to see. There's a proper pull around that. We got something on that. We got a nice little bass there, people. I'll get her on it and I'll give you a show. She's sizeable. Close to 49, 50 centimetres, I suppose. Just interesting, that look. I might have to have a wander around with my lure rod on the small bit of sand hill. There you go, people. Cracking little fish, that. Can't grumble. December the 3rd, out on the old beach. On a nice bass. She's a beauty. I'll get some more better light on it and then we'll have a look. I'll just I'll measure her and see what she goes. She is about, she's over 45, she's about 46, 47. 46, 47. Cracking fish. Can't beat that, that's made the old trip out worthwhile, eh? This is why we go for them big old long walks. A fish like that. Not the biggest, but just over 45, well about 46, 47 to go, so yeah, cracking fish. Easy way. Beauty, thanks girl. Haha, made up with that. That's awesome. Brilliant stuff. Let's get her baited up and get her back out. Get that rod bent on round. Proper bent on round and kept on pulling. It's just like you want to see. I'm not doing very good at this, are I? It's been that long since I proper bait fished and that. So I apologise, but we plan to get it sorted out and we'll have a proper go. So we'll get there. I think we're going to bite on the other rod. But we'll sort that out in a sec. We'll get this other rod baited up. Back on the sand hill. That was a single whole small sand hill I had on that. And I didn't cut it or break the tail or the head off. I just left it so it looked like a whole sand hill. I just elasticated it loosely. And I shortened the top snood so it was only about 6-8 inches long, and that's the one that it came on. So we'll have another go. That is how I've been fishing, or I was fishing that rig, just like that. That sand hill on there. See it very well, but yeah, just lightly strapped. Put it back out. left hand rod just gave a whack again then. I think it was a bass. I want watching it myself, but that's one of the reasons why I have the bells on, especially if I'm busy doing bits. You hear it, I looked up and I seen it bouncing away. There it goes. Be a little bootleg shot. There we go. Another little whip. Get it off and get it away. I'll bring you back. That's a little fella there. We'll I've cut the hook off, I've left it in him, he can have that. Happy days, that's the only trouble with them little swines. Nick my hooks all the time. Right, I'll bring you back. Just put a wire trace on and see if a big boy wants to have a go. That's what we're going with. Wire trace, head and guts of mackerel. Let's have a go. You never know, might be a big fella out there want to have a play around. Be nice, wouldn't it? Nice 30, 40, 50 pound deal. They are here. Alternatively, a nice 15 pound bass would be nice on it, eh? They're here as well. Bacon sarnies on the go. Nothing's been happening on the rods. Not since I put the big bait out. We're currently 20 past 10. Nothing's touched the lug bait still. So yeah, we've got the big bait on, lug bait on, both on pulley panels. Yeah, we're just going to sit on them, have some grub and everything, then we'll see what happens. But we're coming up bottom of the tide, I should imagine. Well, I say coming up, I expect the next hour or two be bottom of the tide, and that'd be high tide early hours of the morning, I should imagine. So we'll leave. I might get my head down for a couple of hours. I'll leave the big rod out there and that. Put it a bit closer to me, put a bell on it, and we might get our head down for an hour or two. Start again in the morning, try and get up first light. You may even have a walk around with a lure rod, but we'll see. Nice and crispy bacon, that. That'll do. Get the kettle on, get him filled up. Don't drop it and waste it. Waste your hands. Just butter, we ain't got no Tommy sauce. How it going today? Just got a doctor order. Cheers, people. Cheers. Wiley just climbing up the cliff there. Come on. Yeah. Chuck that there and he wandered off. Over your legs, that he keeps on the Right. Morning, people. We are currently 7 o'clock and top of the tide, thereabouts. We've done nothing but snooze. We're just about to get the kettle on and watch that sunrise. So enjoy. Morning, people. We made it through the night. It's a bit of a cold one. We did have the big baits out there through the night. Nothing occurred with them. Not that I heard or seen of. Did have a good few hours kit. But yeah, nothing other than the bass and a few strab eels we had last night. But like I say, we made no effort. We sat on these baits, so I'm going to bring them in a minute, get some fresh rigs on, some fresh baits on, and see if we can pick anything up and get some good footage through the daylight hours for you. But we'll see. But it's going to be another beautiful day again, although it's a bit crisp, but it's lovely out there. So yeah, have another cup of tea. Well, I've still got one, but we'll get the kettle on, get another one on the go, get these rods set up, and we'll get back on it. I'll bring you back. We currently 9 o'clock already. I'm messing around with that drone, setting it up and getting it sorted. So
bit of black lug there, although yeah, most probably washed out, but that hadn't been touched, and that's been out there what, 15 hours? You know what, I'm chucking it back out there again. Even that mackerel head was pretty clean, so just chuck that in the gutter until I get myself sorted here. Then we'll get some fresh baits now on. Fingers and toes a bit bloody cold where we're stood around doing nothing. So, but anyway, that sun's going to come here now and warm me up beautifully. That is absolutely stunning. Oh, this is what we need. Once we thawed out, we'll be back in business. Oh, that's heaven, that is. Kettle's on for the second brew of the morning. Once we've sorted that, we'll fish this tide down again. I plan to be here most of the day, I believe. We'll see. The wife and the kids may pop down to see me, you never know. And then, yeah, then we'll get out of here later on. Car park shuts at 5, so we've got as long as we want and need. Just stick it out, you never know, you might find a bass, a wrasse, or something or another today. A whiting, a pouting, anything could show up. Sun is heaven, man. Oh, shit, trailing me. You see, I'm fishing the pissed off with that fish. You can see that I'm fishing here. Bunch of idiots. trawling through there, I don't. Bunch of idiots. I bet you didn't say a word. Some people cease to amaze me. Six-ounce gripper, we don't need it. It's one of Seaweight's ones. Sand eel. It just happens to be one of Seaweight's clip-down rigs as well. Quality kit. They're there, they'll have it. Whew, wind's chilly still. I don't know what this video or edit's going to turn out like. It's been that long since I've done anything. I'm out of sync and out of practice, and I need to find my way again. But I plan on bringing you some decent edits this year with any luck. You know, if I can't get the numbers out there, then I'll get the quality, hopefully. But we'll see, you know. There's a fine line, isn't there? But we'll do our best anyway. I'll bring you back if we have any action. That's how we're rolling on this fine Sunday afternoon. Nice bacon butty. Whew. The rods are still out. Nothing's been occurring. The wife and the kids have been down to see me. We are currently 12:30. So, a little snack just to keep us going. joker. Hey people, still not a lot going on. It's very quiet out there. As you've just seen, we flicked the lure about a few times and stuff like that, but yeah, not a lot going on. Very quiet, but it is beautiful. The sun is shining. Hopefully there'll be a couple drone shots around the cliff area and along the beach to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, we've had an enjoyable session. We're going to be here still for another hour or two, and then we're going to get out of here, but we'll start packing down shortly and see what happens. We've always got a chance whilst those baits are in the water, so fingers crossed, and if anything happens I'll bring it back. Yeah, you went back. Right, that's it, we're just about done, we're getting packed up. Yeah, if anything does happen, I'll bring you back. You know, it was an alright session. You know, we didn't think that we was going to catch anything necessary today. It was all about last night. Obviously because the car park shuts, you can't fish. I wouldn't have caught the fish that I did at that time. The car park shut at 5. So you can't be down here after that unless you're on the beach overnight. So that's what we've done. Well worth it. We cut full bootlaces. Yeah, we wanting them, but we had a decent bass for our effort. You can't ask for much more than that. We got out, had some fresh air, seen some sights. It don't get no better. So until next one, keep on keeping on. I would just like to add as well, I hope you all had a great Christmas, and I wish you all a happy new year. We are currently the 3rd now, but I hope 2026 is a fruitful one for you and it brings you all that you want and plenty of big fish. So yeah, that's it, we're done. We'll catch you on the next one.